In 2026, Ukraine's skies are no longer undefended. After years of war, tragedy, and transformation, the Ukrainian Air Force has re-emerged as one of the most battle-hardened and rapidly evolving aerial forces in the world. Born from necessity and shaped by war, Ukraine's air strategy in 2026 is built not just on Western aid, but on innovation, adaptation, and grit. With American F-16s, modernized MiG-29s, precision missile systems, and drone swarms, Ukraine is not just defending its skies, it's striking back. This is the story of how Ukraine's air power evolved into a lethal hybrid of East and West, a fusion of legacy jets and NATO firepower, and how a nation under siege is now taking the war to the enemy's doorstep, from above. The backbone of Ukraine's 2026 fighter fleet lies in three key aircraft: the F-16 Fighting Falcon, the MiG-29 Fulcrum, and the Su-27 Flanker. Each of these jets represents a different era, a different doctrine, and a different battlefield. But together, they form a resilient aerial strike force. The most significant leap came in late 2023 when Ukraine began receiving the F-16 from European NATO allies. By 2026, over 40 Ukrainian F-16s are active across multiple airbases, performing roles from air defense to precision strike missions. These aren't just legacy models, they've been upgraded with AESA radars, NATO communications, modern targeting pods, and Western weapons compatibility. Fast, agile, and easy to maintain, the F-16 gives Ukraine deep interoperability with US and NATO air forces. But the old Soviet jets still fly and they still fight. Ukraine continues to field MiG-29s and Su-27s, each retrofitted with new Ukrainian avionics, NATO navigation systems, and sometimes even Western weapons. These aircraft now support HARM anti-radar missiles, GPS-guided bombs, and NATO-style countermeasures. MiG-29s serve as high-speed interceptors, while Su-27s perform long-range patrol and air superiority roles. Together with the new F-16s, Ukraine's Air Force in 2026 has shifted from a defensive posture to a multidimensional strike doctrine. Inside the cockpits, the transformation is visible and vital. In Ukraine's 2026 F-16s, the pilot no longer relies on Cold War dials or analog meters. Instead, a digital glass cockpit displays live radar feeds, AI-generated threat alerts, and satellite-guided maps in real time. Helmet-mounted cueing systems allow the pilot to lock missiles onto targets with a glance. Ukrainian pilots train with Western instructors, simulate dogfights in VR, and run joint drills with NATO allies. Every F-16 pilot is now a command node in a broader information network connected to drones, AWACS, artillery, and ground troops. MiG-29 and Su-27 cockpits, though based on Soviet designs, have been rebuilt with Ukrainian ingenuity. Displays have been replaced with digital tablets, analog instruments removed for HUD overlays, and communication systems modified to sync with NATO command channels. In 2026, a MiG pilot CA